Peace to all the gods on earth. Welcome back again to Chance. Welcome back to Opportunity. It's your girl Mama Bambi back again with another video, all right? So within this video, I'm actually going to be continuing my Ascendant series. Okay, all of the Ascendant signs. All right, so I done already posted Aries, so now I'm on Taurus, all right? So for anyone that's new to astrology, astrology is the mechanics of our consciousness, okay? Astrology is the mechanics of our mind. Our consciousness is our mind, okay? All right, so if anyone is new to astrology, right? Okay, so I want to explain what your ascendant sign is. So when a person first see you, a person don't see your sun sign right away, okay? What they see first is your ascendant sign. What they see first is your rising sign. Rising and ascendant means the same thing. It's just different words, okay? So like I said before, okay, the day you were born, right? There was a certain sign that was rising on the eastern horizon the day that you were born, okay? So the sun rises from the east, okay? So each and every one of us have our own ascendant sign, okay? There's some of us that have the exact same ascendant sign, but just at different degrees. So they say it's like 7 point whatever, point 2 or point 6 billion people on earth. So they say online, right? So each and every one of us, there's a lot of us that's similar, there's a lot of us that's very similar, there's a lot of us that's very different. Okay, so each and every one of us, is no person out here in the world that is exactly the same. Even if you meet someone, even if you meet your reflection and y'all see that y'all are compatible to where your energy is conducive for each other, even if you see that you're similar, even if you see that you're mostly different or whatever, you're going to see there's going to be something that's slightly different. All right, there's going to be something slightly different. Like I've actually came across some people where it says I'm very similar to the person. Even if you are a twin, okay, and y'all a few minutes apart, most of y'all chart would be the same, but your degrees would be different, okay? Depending on how many minutes apart, your moon sign may be different and your houses would be different, okay? So no one is exactly the same. We all have different ascendant signs, okay? So when a person first see you, they don't see your sun sign, they see your ascendant sign, all right? So if you have not already retrieved your full essential birth report, you can go to tarot.com or you can go to astro-seek.com. Tarot.com costs under $20. It's worth it because it's a very good quality birth report of yourself. Make sure you have your time of birth so your chart can be accurate. Okay, because like I said before, if you don't have your time of birth, your ascendant sign may be inaccurate. All right, you may not have the right ascendant sign. Your moon sign may be inaccurate, your houses, and your degrees. That's very important. The devil's in the details. To have better clarity of yourself, okay, you're going to have to know your degrees and your houses so you can have a better understanding of your astrological energy, your astrological programming, okay? So we're going to get started with Taurus rising. So like I said before, you new to astrology, I would say first memorize. You already know your sun sign. It's the day you were born. You know, you was born August 13th, you're a Leo sun. You understand? April 1st, you're Aries sun. June 15th, you're a Gemini sun. You have a moon sign. Okay, what is your moon sign? What is your rising sign? So you new to astrology, I say memorize that first. You got to first memorize your ascendant sign and your moon sign. You can go back to your degrees and houses later and learn that. Once you memorize all of your energy that you have embodied from each planet, then you can move to your aspects. Okay, your aspects are the aspects, right? Excuse myself. The aspects is genes. Okay, so each aspect that you see are genes. Okay, and all of your aspects is your entire genome. All right, so when you look at DNA, like we all came from the same DNA. Okay, and what makes me different from you is the certain genes that was selected on the DNA strand um before you were born, okay, during the methylation process. So these genes, certain genes was selected, and these genes are the aspects of your mind. All right. I'm gonna talk more about that later. I've actually already did a short video on that. I'll talk more about that later. So the aspects, as I'll say, is more intermediate astrology. Learning the houses and the degrees also, I would say that's more intermediate astrology. Okay. Um, so yeah, let's get back to the rising sign. Okay, so the rising sign, the ascendant sign, is your first impression. All right, this is the first impression that you give off. And when a person see you, it's a first impression of how they perceive you. All right. So, yes. So that's the ascendant sign. Y'all understand? All right. So, Taurus rising. All right. So, Taurus, for anyone that's brand new to astrology, I'll just be very specific. Taurus is an earth sign. It's a fixed earth sign. So, if you are Taurus rising, you're fixed with your energy. That's how you are in this avatar, in your avatar, to the day you transition. Now, when you see, okay, let me say this first. So, if you're a Taurus rising, right, your ascendant sign is always going to be in your first house. When you look at your natal chart wheel, your ascendant sign is in your first house. The first house has to do with your identity, your self expression, all right, yourself, your ego, you. Okay, so with you being a Taurus rising, your fixed sign, okay, your earth sign, the bull, right? So the bull can be stubborn because they're fixed in their ways. Now, this is what I wanted to say. Taurus rising, if you're a Taurus rising, your chart ruler is Venus, okay? So, Taurus and Libra is ruled by the planet Venus. The planet Venus represents love, beauty. The planet Venus, you can also find a person's intentions within their Venus placement, their Venus aspects, their Venus energy. All right. Venus in Virgo isn't the best placement. Venus is exalted in Pisces. Okay, I'll talk more about that later. So your chart ruler, if you come across this video, you new to astrology and you are a rising sign Taurus, your chart ruler is Venus. So you do things, everything you do is through the lens of Venus energy. Okay, a lot of Venusian energy. You understand? So when you when it, okay, let's talk about just a person's Taurus just style. Okay, if you are Taurus ascendant, you are very pretty. Okay, if you're a female, you're very pretty. You're very beautiful. You naturally beautiful. Okay, without makeup, you're just very, very pretty. Okay, because your chart ruler is Venus of love and beauty. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so Taurus rising, right? If you're a Taurus rising, okay, you know how to dress. Okay, you're very, like, if we talk about the women, a very elegant. You just have a good sense of style. Okay, just have a good sense of just how you dress. You just know how to dress. Same with the men, you know how to dress. Now, when we talk about Taurus energy, right? Taurus rising energy, Um, Taurus energy is all about the senses, all of the five senses, okay? So you all should already know that all of our five senses is connected to our brain, okay? So Taurus rising people, they, when it comes to the senses, they have a good ear for music, okay? They like listening to good music. Pleasures, okay? Good food, good sex, good everything, okay? They know how to dress. They have excellent hygiene. If you go to their home, you will feel very comfortable in their home. They may have, if they're more of like on a spiritual side, they will have really scented candles, incense. You understand what I'm saying? If a person that's not that spiritual, they may have some type of air freshener. They home would be smelling good with something. Okay. Yeah, it's like Taurus people, y'all know how to dress and y'all beautiful. Y'all have nice features. Y'all face is very symmetrical. Well, even if you a Libra rising, because it's also ruled by Venus. You know, your chart ruler is Venus as well, even if you're a Libra rising. Y'all just know how to dress. And another thing about Taurus rising people is when you see a Taurus rising person, they don't supposed to look like a stick. All right. Taurus rising people, they have some meat on their bones. You understand what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be like fat, but they ain't gonna be skinny either. You gonna see some curve with the women. You're gonna see a little bit of curve, okay? And same with the guys. The guys, if you see a Taurus rising person and they looking like this, then they going through some stuff for real. They not embodying their natural astrological energy, like real talk. They gonna have some body on them. You understand? They gonna have some curves. And I'm trying to see what else. I want to make sure I'm not leaving anything out. Okay, I'm trying to see. Yeah, Taurus energy. Taurus energy, when it comes to like the females and the males, like I'll say just the females right now, they have very elegant, very beautiful voices. Don't even be surprised if they know how to sing. But even if they don't know how to sing, they have just very elegant, beautiful voices. Even the guys will have very distinguished voice, very nice voice. You know, you just hear some people, they have just really nice vocals, just voice and everything. Uh, I'm trying to see what else. All right. Let's see. Yeah, they artistic. I'm loyal. They're loyal. So, okay, this is what I want to say. So when it comes to Taurus rising, okay, so your rising is always in your first house, right? So on the other axis is your seventh house. The seventh house is Libra energy. Libra energy is about relationships and partnerships. Okay. So if your ascendant is Taurus, all right, your descendant, which is in the seventh house, is Scorpio. All right. So, okay. So yeah. So this is what I want to say. So your descendant is in Scorpio. And even though they on opposite ends, they on the same axis, so they're different, but they also have some similarities. So the point what I want to make with that is Taurus energy is very loyal. Scorpio energies is also very loyal. All right. Um, when it comes to both energies of Taurus and Scorpio energy, right? They value relationships. They both value relationships and they very loyal. Okay. Um, I'm trying to see what else that I wanted to say about that. Yeah, so if you are a Taurus rising, okay, when it comes to your descendant in Scorpio, these are the type of people that you attract to, and these are the type of people that you see certain qualities in them that you admire. Okay, the Scorpio energy. So if you are a Taurus rising, you need to be with a person. I have certain type of relationships or partnerships with people that have Scorpio energy somewhere within their chart. They don't necessarily have to be a Scorpio sun. They can have 8th house somewhere within their chart. Their Jupiter can be in Scorpio. They can have Scorpio somewhere within their chart. You understand what I'm saying? Um, and that also will help balance out your energy. The reason why I say that is because Taurus energy represents like the material plane. It represents your possessions. You understand? It represents your possessions and your material plane. And something is in my eye. Hold up. Okay. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, it represents the material plane. So Taurus energy is all about worldly things, of just accumulating possessions, and you're able to astrologically, because when it comes to Taurus energy or any second house energy within your chart, you are able to, like, your mind, very intelligent people, right? Very intelligent. So you able to come up ways to generate income, to generate money. Okay, you just have that mental capacity to just think of ways to make money. So you have Taurus rising, you have second house anywhere within your chart, a Taurus sun, a Taurus Mercury. You understand what I'm saying? You able to make income, generate income on your own. Okay, so yeah, because of that, you able to bring money in for yourself. When you're able to bring money in yourself, you can buy whatever the heck you want when you going out, so you're able to accumulate possessions, material things. You understand? So you being attracted to Scorpio type energy somewhere within your chart, that would kind of help you get out of being so stuck into the material plane, because Scorpio energy, that's a very intense, deep, powerful energy, and Scorpio energy is more spiritual than Taurus energy. So it'll just have your mind go deeper and more into, like, just more into occult knowledge, more into just the hidden things in life. It's not, saying it's the opposite. It'll help balance out your energy. I think that's it. Okay, so I can give y'all a little bit of homework. So I tell y'all, artistic. Did I say artistic? Taurus people, y'all are artistic. Y'all are talented. Um, okay. So your fourth house. All right. So I'm not gonna go into too much details. This video getting kind of long. I'm not gonna go into too much details about this, but I just want to put this out here. Okay. So you're Taurus rising. Your seventh house is in Scorpio. Your fourth house is in Leo. Okay. The fourth house is your inner self. Okay. When you look at your chart wheel, right, the bottom half is called the northern hemisphere. Okay. And the top half, if you split it in half, split it horizontal, right? The top half is called your southern hemisphere. The bottom half is your northern. So your the fourth house is in your northern hemisphere. Fourth house is Cancer, which it represents your home, right? Your roots and everything, and your upbringing, your childhood, your upbringing, right? So your fourth house is in Leo. What does that mean? That'll be your homework for tonight. If you are Taurus rising, okay, you look that up. What does it mean to have fourth house in Leo? Okay, now we're going to go to your 10th house. Your 10th house is at the top. 10th house is Capricorn. 10th house is where you will find your midhaven. 10th house, your social status, and your reputation, your career. Okay, so with you being a Taurus rising, right, your 10th house is in Aquarius. All right, what does that mean? Look it up. That's your homework. Okay, if you're new to astrology and you don't know. All right, so I think that's it. because it's almost 20 minutes long. If y'all have any questions after y'all do that homework and you look up your 4th house in Leo, your 10th house in Aquarius, now that's why it's important for you to know your time, because it may be like, let me see. Let's just say your 10th house, Aquarius. Let's say your 10th house is in Aquarius at like 29 degrees, right? So that means you will be pulling in Pisces energy as well within your 10th house. So just let me know. Yeah, if y'all have any questions or whatever, if y'all have, if y'all have any questions, just leave a comment down below. If y'all like this video, hit the like button, you know what I'm saying? If you want to subscribe, go on and subscribe, And I'm just going to Gemini rising, all right? So peace to all the guys. I love myself.